And cochinas, welcome back to another food bang. Today we're doing Taco Wednesday. I know you may have never heard of that, but it's Wednesday and we're doing tacos. I got fish tacos on deck. Check that out. So these are breaded fish tacos and they have sour cream or crema. They have cottage cheese. I put cottage cheese on it for extra protein. That's not for everybody. It's for me though. It has breaded fish, cabbage, and chopped up pickle. I also got some lime juice, some limon, and tapatio on deck. All right, I'm gonna break this table one day, and I'm not gonna fucking like it, but whatever. It is what it is. So first thing we're gonna do, well, let's put some lime juice on this motherfucker, okay? No cheese today. I was thinking of putting cheese on these tacos, but I think it's good with the cottage cheese. We don't need any shredded. All right. So some of you probably are like, that shit looks fucking nasty. I don't know. Maybe some of you think that looks good. You know what I mean? If you're a cottage cheese fan like me, it could go either way. Like, I'm fine with it. Tastes good to me. So we're going to get it nice and bloody. And we're going to talk about the time I almost drowned when I was a kid. Which came to my mind. I'm like, we're eating fucking fish. Fish come from the water. Let's talk about the time I almost drowned as a kid. So, as you can see, I'm wearing a collared shirt. I'm one of them vatos, business vatos today. So I don't know how well you can see those. I also got the vodka on deck. Nah, it's just water. But, all right. We're going to get into this. And we're going to get into the story. If you're a parent, you're for sure going to want to hear this as well. So let's go ahead and get to the tacos first. It's not going to be much of a crunch. But let's just get into it. Oh yeah. Fucking McDonald's tripping today. Okay. That's pretty good. 8 tacos might be too much, but let me put in a little bit more work before we get into the story today. All right. So, when I was a kid, I used to love to go swimming. In the swimming pool. So where I grew up in an apartment complex. But the apartment complex I grew up in didn't have a swimming pool. So we used to go to either my grandma's, my aunt's, or Oak Park swimming pool. Oak Park swimming pool is like I don't want to call it a community pool. It's more like a city pool that anybody can go to. You just pay like 50 cents or something, like $1 to get in. And my parents and my family would barbecue there, drink and shit and let us go swimming. But one time, we went to my aunt's house. Actually, my aunt lived in an apartment complex too, but they had a swimming pool there. So, she would invite me and my cousins over so we can go swim. So one time, I was a kid, we were out there swimming. My cousins used to like horse playing and shit. We used to try to drown each other and shit. But that's not actually what happened. So, I was swimming. And I don't know what happened, but I panicked. Because I don't think I knew how to swim that well yet. And because I panicked, I started going under. I was gulping hella water, bro. hella water, waving my hands and shit. My parents were out there and whoever. Nobody fucking heard me at all, right? So, luckily, I made it to the fucking edge of the pool to pull myself out. And I was all, like breathing hard and shit. Nobody fucking had the slightest idea. So, it's my theory that my parents were drunk and just not paying attention. I could have died. That would have been a wrap for me. So, I remember recently, I was talking to my dad. We were eating lunch. And I had brought that up to him. I was like, do you remember that? Because I could have swore I probably brought it up. But he's like, nah, I don't remember that. I was like, damn. Nothing against my dad or mom, but I would hate to be that parent who missed something important like that, or, could have possibly. And my parents, they're good parents, they were good parents. But man, one fucking false move like that, one fucking, not paying attention for a little bit can cost some of their life, especially when your kids are swimming. So if you have kids and they swim, try to keep as much of an eye on them as you can, you know what I mean? Like, be facing towards them, just be watching your kids, because accidents happen and kids can drown. That's a good dinner, you guys. Once again, it's going to be a shorter video. That was just a short little story that I had. Actually, you know what? Now that I bring that up, let's see if I can fit this in real quick. My dad actually has stories of a couple times. Or no, was it one time? Yeah, one time when I was a baby. I was really little, like maybe, I don't fucking know, probably under 5 years old, right? And I was swimming, we're at the lake. And my dad was drinking back then. But I don't know what happened. I think he was near me, but then we went a little deeper in the lake. And, I lost. I don't remember because I was real little, but I guess I lost, ground to be able to keep my feet on the ground. And they look and they don't fucking see me. So my dad jumps in there. Gets me out the water. I don't know why he did it like this. I mean, this is a story that they tell me. But he's holding me above the water. I guess he couldn't hold me and swim at the same time, but he's holding me above the water, putting himself at risk to be able to save me, but that's what a parent should do. So I don't want to take credit. I mean, I don't want to, not give credit where it's due. So yeah, I've had a couple incidents where I almost drowned by water. Have you ever almost drowned? Let me know in the comments below. Has your kid almost drowned, or do you know anybody whose kid almost drowned or may have drowned? It's fucked up, and I don't want to talk about that, but at the same time, let's bring awareness to that situation, because especially when summer comes, you need to keep an eye on your kid. Even in the bathtub, if they're real little, you got to keep an eye on them. Last taco. And as always, you guys, not to be perverted, we're talking about an awareness video. But if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment below and say, it smells like fish, but it tastes like chicken. I was on hit. guys don't know what you're missing. That's what's up. Taco Wednesday, homie. That's a new thing. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Subscribe or not. It's up to you. Comment. Whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one, alright?